All right, y'all, welcome back. It's Albert LaBelle, and what do we got this time? We got us a very, very old Yale. And I actually forgot I had this. I mean, this thing goes way back. And you can see just from the patina, this thing was used for quite some time, and then it apparently sat for a while because you can see, again, the patina, or the filth, if you will. Right here, about here, it stops on the key as if it just kind of sat like this for quite some time also. And I've had this, I don't know, probably, I'd say at least a year, if not two. I've had it a long time. And again, I forgot I had it, but on a recent video I did, 467, just very recently, PRO, he goes by, reminded me of this lock. Actually, he brought up I think a similar master lock version, and I said, well, I got a Yale lock that's like that. So here it is. So this one here opens counterclockwise. Just turn the key counterclockwise. It releases the locking pawl from this side right here, allowing you to open the lock. And then it has a stop right here. Probably see that ring. So it can't come off, but it can come off of this side, so you can obviously use the lock. So it also, if you didn't notice yet, it has a bunch of different cuts right here, so it can ratchet. Now, if you're using this lock and you don't put it on as far as it will go, okay, close it as far as it'll go when you're using it. Otherwise, it can be shimmed, because obviously if it can ratchet, it's spring loaded. And we can deal with that, and I'll show you how we deal with that in a minute. But this one right here obviously has some pretty shoddy bitting, but you know, as old as these locks are, they probably didn't put a lot into that, and it is a wafer lock, by the way. So yeah, again, counterclockwise, release the locking pawl, and then you can unlock the lock. Bada boom, bada bing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to pick the lock, then I think we'll probably try raking it because of that flat bitting. And then I'll show you how we can shim that if it's not locked as tight as it can be. Alright, so let's grab, I'll tell you what, since it goes counterclockwise, I can probably just use one of my modified tension tools. Let me see. Wafers are up there. I'll tell you what, let's just flip it over. Grab it like this, and let me just grab, probably don't need much. Let's just use this dude from the Sparrows. I don't know what this one's called, but it's from the Sparrows Monstrum XXL set, if interested. It's almost kind of like a banana shape almost. Alright, so let's see if we can't pop it. Actually, I know I can pop it because I did pop it earlier. So I'll show you. It doesn't take a whole lot. By the way, I did spray a little bit of Houdini in this thing to loosen up some of the, there goes a little nice click there, to loosen up some of the gumminess, because this puppy is nasty. Just trying to feel for the wafers in there. It slipped off. There we go. Alright, just like that. So that's open. I'll show you. Slide her up and down. So we'll lock her back up. So that's how you would single pin pick it or single wafer pick it. Alright, so let's throw some tension back in it. It's locked back up. And just for fun, we'll see if we can't rake it. Let me grab one of these. This is from, someone said it was nice I pointed this stuff out, so I'll try and keep doing it. This is from the Dangerfield Praxis. That's the dual gauge set. By the way, if you don't have one of those sets, you need to get one. It's flipping awesome. But this one's in the 23,000s, the triple peak. Alright, so let's just see if we can't. It is, again, it's real gummy, so I'm not going to go easy on it. Maybe try the saw blade routine here. Oh, got a partial set there. Maybe kind of rake it in, pick it. Yeah, it's gummy. There we go. So rake it in, pick it. So there it is again. Okay, so now let's say the person that locked it on their whatever didn't slide this up as far as it will go. All we got to do is take a shim, like one of these. These are very thin shims, okay? Shove one of these shims right over these cuts right here. I'll tell you what, let's bring that back down a little farther so I can show you a real good example of how this works. Alright, so they didn't slide it all the way forward as much as it will go. We'll take this shim, we'll put it over these teeth, these cuts, slide the lock up onto that shim, like so. Now the locking pawl can't grab these cuts, and now we've got total freedom of this thing. See that? Slide the shim in there. Now you can slide it back and bada boom, bada bang. Pull the shim out. So yeah. But again, I'm glad, was it P-R-O? I don't know how he says that. P-R-O, P-R-O. But I'm glad he reminded me of this lock because it really is cool. I'd call this a vintage Yale. I think it's fair to say. But there it is. And there's the old key. Just thought it was a real cool throwback. So yeah, again, thanks for reminding me of this lock. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that a little bit, because I did. Alright, and remember, if you're not subscribed yet, you need to do so, because all the cool people are doing it, and let's face it, you don't want to be left out of a cool group like that. Alright, thank you.